Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Florence, today
Hallo Bettina.
to our conversation. This is Culture Vultures. We are talking about culture honestly and openly with all the questions that pop up in our minds, everything related to culture that we think is interesting and that we hope is interesting for you as well. Today, we thought we will talk about education systems and whether they are designed to include or whether they are designed to sort out people, sort of. My question to you right away, Florence, how do you see that in Germany? Is the German education system built to include, or are people, are pupils, students sorted out and categorized, so to speak?
To be honest and really frank with you, I have to admit that the system here is not an including system. The kids, they start school in primary school, and then they have 4 years together. And then the parents have to decide whether they go to the so-called Hauptschule, which is the main level, or Realschule, which is the middle level, or Gymnasium, which is the highest level.
The higher, yeah.
Right. And I just spoke to a mother, and she said that her daughter is now in class 3. And
of primary school.
Primary school, that's right. And now, since a while, this kid is very not frightened, but not really sure what comes next after class 4. Is she allowed to go to the highest level, so Gymnasium, or does she have to attend the Realschule or even the Hauptschule? And the kids, they talk about that, yeah, and they feel like losers when they can't go to the highest level, can't attend the highest level. Yes, we also have one school form where all 3 levels are combined. We call that Gemeinschaftsschule. So it's a school. You have the lowest level, the middle level, and the highest level in one school. And the children, they are in one class, but have this different levels. And it can even be that in maths, they have another level than in English. Yeah. So you don't feel like categorized and you belong only to that sort of school, like the main level, middle level, or highest level. So I don't think that this system is a good system, to be honest.
Well, it invites people to think very early on about the next steps, which then are important for, for university or the way, the path that a student wants to go. On a different note, you were talking about the structure, how the education system in Germany is structured. How about looking at the way students are taught? For example, the curriculum as it is written, does it include all types of students? So students who are more able to learn things by heart, to study academically, or does it also include students who might be more hands-on and, explore topics in a more creative, in a more storytelling or hands-on way? Right?
Well,
so how do you see that?
That also depends on the school system. So kids in the highest level, so Gymnasium, they have to learn. Yeah, go to school, learn, go home, learn, do your homework, and yeah, you have to really, really do it. And when I go to the main level, so Hauptschule, there I have the feeling, I mean, I taught in this kind of school, that you can yeah, you can look at the kids, or not, you can do that also in gymnasium, but you have perhaps the time, or you want to do it, that you look at the kids and you look, how does the kid learn, and how can I adapt the things that the kid has to learn to the way it wants to learn or it can learn. Yeah. Because there is no school below that. You can't say, if you don't achieve your goals here, you have to go to another school. I mean, there are some other schools, but for kids who are handicapped, right? So, but if the kid is not able to meet the goal in the gymnasium, then very quickly it said, okay, then you are not right here. Then you have to go to Realschule, and if it's not correct there, then you have to go to the Hauptschule. Yeah. So they often are shifted in another way then. So some schools do that, yeah, and it also depends on the teachers and on the way the school is built. So not from the house, but from inside.
The
And
management style or the leadership in the school.
yeah, for
Yeah.
example, and yeah, gymnasium is very strict, what I think, from my
I
point
think,
of view.
yeah. And I think it's very cultural also that we define things like what merit differently, right? What is considered merit, or what counts as intelligent. That is also deeply cultural, because if you think about some pupils, some students having that verbal confidence, speaking out, participating, just as we talked, in a different topic with management meetings, those might be considered more intelligent than the ones who culturally are more on the reflective side and hold back with their opinion, think about a topic, an answer, a contribution longer, and then they might not be considered as, intelligent, knowledgeable, experienced as those who participate openly. And then they are sorted out. They're not
That's right.
included
That's a
for the wrong
point.
reasons.
And also classism is something that we are not allowed to forget, because when I have the money and I can give my kid extra lessons in the afternoon, I can pay for that, then my kid is privileged. But when I don't have the money, then my kid perhaps is not able to go to the gymnasium, to the highest level, because it might need some extra lessons to cope, but I can't pay the extra lessons. Yeah.
So, as with a lot of things in the world, we need to learn still how to make it more inclusive, how to
Yes.
make the systems more inclusive, but also how to be more inclusive in our understanding of
Yes.
others.
Yes. Exactly.
And then, as you mentioned, maybe adapting to a specific student individually as best as possible. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you very much for that, Florence.
You're
Interesting
welcome.
to listen to you as always, and looking forward to our next conversation.
Yes. Thank you for asking, and bye-bye.
You're very welcome. Bye bye.